I feed David.
What's going on, YouTube world? It's your boy E Charles alongside with my guy Antidote.
What's up?
Good man. Thank y'all for everybody who's tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We got a good topic for y'all today, man. This is kind of hot, and this is something that's going on right now in the NBA. Antidote. If the NBA returns, bro, if it returns in July, I believe July 4th. Oh, I said 4th, July 30th. July 1st. 31st?
31st, yeah.
July 31st, sorry. My sister FaceTime me, she messing me up right now. If the NBA returns July 31st, will it become a distraction due to what's going on right now? You know what I'm saying? Right now, we got the Black Lives Matter movement. You know, we are hurt right now. We tired of what's going on. You have an African-American wife, you know what I'm saying? So we're all feeling the pain right now. You know, rest in peace, George Floyd. But do you believe this will become a distraction? Because I think Kyrie and Dwight Howard spoke out, and they're saying, you know, they don't think it should come at this moment. But then on the flip side, you got LeBron and other players say, hey, they're ready to ball. Like, we're ready to go, man. They can use this moment and express it through the game. So how do you feel about it, bro?
That's exactly what I was going to say, man. I feel like right now is a time I can understand the sensitivity with the situation, and especially not to mention the pandemic still going on, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of things going on right now with
Too
that.
many things.
Whether they come back and this is healthy enough, if the bubble's still safe, that's part of it too. But I think that it's a great platform to use. Like we're seeing the Premier League of soccer over in Europe, like on the back of the jerseys, there's no name. It says Black Lives Matter. And just to see that it's in a different country,
That's
showing
powerful.
that support, I think that's amazing. So as long as the players are comfortable, I think that's the biggest thing, because everybody's in a different place on the spectrum, you know, whether they're comfortable right now to play, because some might feel like, you know, in their hometown where they play, like the city they play for. I've seen some players talk about how, you know, the fans support them when they're playing, but they're not supporting them right now. So it's like, how can you do that? You should be able to support me in both sides when you're cheering for me on the court or whether I'm protesting. So I think there's that conflict that some players may have. But ultimately, I feel like it's a great way. And the NBA has done this in the past. You know, we know the NBA has always been supportive, previously wearing the I Can't Breathe T-shirts, you know, warm-ups and things like that. And the NBA allowing that, I think is a great platform to then shed light on this. And especially with those guys in TNT, like when they get together, they've already had some conversations on TV about it. So I think the NBA is a great platform for it. Whether the players want to join in on that or not, because of different reasons, like I said, all might be good reasons. I'm not saying it's bad reasons why they wouldn't want to, but I think it's a great platform if everybody can come together and show that you know, like we're saying, the frustration, the disgrace of what's going on. I think it's a great time to do that. But I also hope that they are respected in that. If they can be respected and do it respectfully, then why not? You know what I mean?
I love all the points. Great points, by the way, bro. I love all the points you just said. And to piggyback off you, bro, the NBA always shows love times like this, bro.
Right.
I Can't Breathe shirts, they allow that. When Donald, what's his name? Donald Sterling, the racist guy that was in the Clippers, they
Get them
kicked
out of
him out
here.
the league. They kicked him.
Yeah,
He
get
was
them out
banned
of
for
here.
life. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the NBA will look, man. The NBA shows so much love during this time, and I understand. I guess I get where Kyrie and Dwight Howard. I guess, you know, I understand where they're coming from at this moment, but we can play and still help these
Right.
what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Chris Broussard from FS1, he brought up a good point. You know, let's play, but let's have like a certain percentage go to like black schools or black communities to help them out, or you know what I'm saying, just to
Yeah.
help out in different ways, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
You
I
can't do
think
that off the court. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And you know, we can't erase 400 years of what we've been going through, bro, in
Yeah.
4 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we got to do what we could do right now. And I feel like what you said, you know, we could use the NBA platform and and voice our opinions and show our loves and go into the communities and help bring change in different ways, bro. So I don't think it'll be a distraction, bro. I really don't. People think, once the NBA returns, we're going to stop looking at the news and just focus on games. Nah, man. The NBA is going to make sure, and they're going to keep bringing the Black Lives Matter stuff into the light until we figure this thing out, man. Because
and they know how to do it. That's the
yeah,
thing.
they do. They do.
NFL, I wouldn't trust the NFL with that.
Nah.
Baseball, no, I wouldn't trust them.
Yeah.
I appreciate what NASCAR is doing right now.
Yeah.
But they don't have the NBA is made up of Black lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why not have that be the showcase and allow people to really show, like, look, there's a reason why we're doing this. And you have a commissioner willing to really put his neck out there for that. You know what I mean? And that's what we need. We need that right now. We need the NBA knows how to do it. They've done it before. They're setting precedents. They're the ones that set the tone for the rest of the sports world. So I don't think it's going to be a distraction. I think it's more needed now than ever.
That's facts,
because
bro.
you have superstars like LeBron who can voice it. And just to correct myself real quick, when I said they can't get it done off the court, what I meant was the amount of light that's going to be on them when they are on the court and when they're playing is different than when they're not. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And also when they're not together. So it's more power in numbers is kind of how I see it. Mm-hmm. So I look forward to it. I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens, but I don't think it'll be a distraction at all either.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard this, and I have to look more into it, but I think there's like 3 days left for NBA players to vote if they want to play this year or not.
Right.
But
yeah.
This is gonna be. I'm not sure about I know we talked about we're not into numbers because we're not, but I'm not sure how this works. But I guess if they don't play, bro, we could face a lockout for next year. The players aren't gonna get paid like that because the money's all frozen up. The CBA rules are gonna be changing, so. Yeah. We're gonna take a big hit, man, if these guys don't decide to play. So we'll see how the voting does. I think more guys want to play than guys who don't want to play.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think so. I think you're right too. I mean, that's if you love basketball and that's your profession, as these guys are professionals. I mean, I think they want to play. I think they're having conversations among themselves too. Like I heard that as well. And hopefully that, the true leaders of the NBA, the players, I should say, really step up and say, hey, this could be a great thing if we do it the right way.
Yeah.
But again, I'm looking at it not just as a fan. Like, of course, I want to see basketball, but I also see a lot of good that can come from it. Like being the forefront, being that there's not a lot of other sports going on at the same time, the focus will be on them, and we will get a great presentation of how you can truly protest and still play your professional sport. You know what I mean? Or voice your opinion. Because the biggest thing is the terrible thing that people said about, just shut up and dribble. Like that's the worst thing anybody could have ever said. You know what I mean?
No,
and they use that as fuel, but we need to show those people to be quiet as well. Mm-hmm, like you can play ball, but you can also voice your opinion because we're all people and we all have feelings that we should be able to say what we want to say, but especially these guys, you know what I mean? They come from different areas across the nation that have seen this stuff happen in their life, you know what I mean? Not just on video, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we'll see, but I definitely hope they can get back to it.
No, and you're right, man. And there's little kids who don't look at the news. So when you tell someone like LeBron or KD to shut up and dribble, all these kids they look up to KD and LeBron. So they have to open up and say what they want to say and say what's right, or But it's crazy, man.
We need to shut up those people that said that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I agree. Yep. We do, man. So I actually got a follow-up question to that, bro. So let's say the NBA does happen.
Mm-hmm.
All year long, even though we're Sixers fans, we all kind of expect 3 teams to kind of win it. Either the Lakers, the Clippers, or the Bucks.
True.
Is it possible, because we had almost 5 months off with no basketball. Mm-hmm. Guys are not in shape. They're in shape, but they're not in basketball shape, because playoff basketball is way different from NBA season basketball. And right now, they're not even in NBA season form right now. So you got 8 games to be in NBA season form, and then you got to go switch to playoff basketball. So with that being said, bro, can we have a sleeper team creep up and surprise everybody and win the championship, bro? Do you believe that? Or do you think it still might be either Clippers, Lakers, or Bucks?
I mean, the favorites are still the favorites, right? but it comes down to how these guys are doing. Like when we were in quarantine as well, like we're not NBA players, but when I got in quarantine, like I was going to the gym heavy before this, and I gained a few pounds. You know what I mean? Like it's just natural in the
Man,
house, not
I
much
ain't
to
good,
do.
man.
So it depends on the discipline, is what I'm saying. But I feel like this is definitely an opportunity for a team that wasn't like in stride before. If they can just get together and get in stride and get things going, I think it's definitely feasible to see a sleeper team win it all. You know what I mean? And just like any sport, the difference is with NBA we have the 7-game series. You know what I mean? And if a team gets hot in that series, you can knock off a giant. You know what I mean?
Oh, and
We've seen it before, like an
we've
8
seen it
seed,
before.
1 seed. Back when Golden State did it back in the day.
Yep.
So I definitely think with this type of environment, especially when there's no home team, there's no home crowd. It's all level playing field.
Yeah.
There's no crowd really at all to allow to help the energy, pick up
Facts.
one way or the other. It's just going to come down to skill level and who's the most in shape. You know what I mean? So whoever stayed in shape throughout this time, they got a great opportunity to come in and just win it all and have a championship. And whether people say it's an asterisk or not, I don't care. It's still a championship.
It's
you know
still
what I
a
mean?
championship, bro. It's still that 99 Spurs NBA champion. There was only 50 games that season. That's
Right.
no asterisks, bro. That's still a
Exactly.
championship.
It's a championship, man.
LeBron's 2012 NBA championship, only 60-game season because we had a lockout till Christmas Day. That's still a championship, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? A champion is a champion, man. No asterisks. I believe I'm with you on that, bro.
For sure.
But I feel the same way, bro. Listen, there could be a sleeper team, man. Everybody's gonna be fresh. Miami they were in a good rhythm. You know what I'm saying? We were okay, but we lost Ben Simmons, but Ben Simmons is looking like a beast right now. You seen him in the gym?
Yes, sir.
He's in LA working out with LeBron.
Better. He's looking better than he was in the season.
He is.
I definitely feel like we got a great shot.
Yeah, I think we got a good shot because with the Sixers, and not to turn this into a Sixers channel, but we love the Sixers.
We're biased.
We're biased. But with us, you know what I'm saying? We may not have the good regular season team, but when it comes to half-court playoff basketball, we got all the pieces, bro. We got all the pieces when it comes to half-court basketball. So I think we have a good chance. I think Miami has a good chance. Dog, there's teams, man, that could creep up and surprise us, man. There really is.
Yeah. Or the Lakers really could just put their foot on the gas, you know what I mean, and go.
That too.
And, that's definitely possible as well.
Yeah, they could shut us up.
But it's definitely, I think it's wide open, man. I mean, it's almost like starting over.
Yeah.
Any team that gets in has a chance, So I'm excited, man. I think if we get back to it, it's not only going to shed light on the what's going on in the world and do it from the highest level of utmost, but also we're going to see some real quality basketball.
Correct.
And I think that it's going to be tough because, like I said, guys are not necessarily as in shape as they would like to be.
Yep.
But as soon as they get going, though, I think it's going to really be a great thing to be a part of and to watch, man. It's just as a fan, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, we're not in the NBA player. We're not in the NBA, but you play basketball yourself. 5-on-5 is different from 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, bro. Oh, yeah. So once you that 5-on-5 basketball, man, that's something different, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a while for your body to get used to that. It takes a while, bro. So we'll see, man. We'll see. That's a good topic, man. I like that, bro.
For sure. But we need it too, man. Especially with what's going on. We need this, man.
Yeah, man. We need it. I'm tired of waiting, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. We need it, man. I'm excited, man. I hope the NBA returns, man, and I hope it's a good turnout. We'll see what happens in a couple days on the final decision.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, man. So that's all we have for you today, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to check out all of our podcasts on our YouTube channel. I'm gonna place them on the playlist. Make sure to catch some of our 2K NBA games too, man. Rosters are full of current stars, NBA Street characters, celebrities, personal friends, and us. And us, we in it too. So make sure you check that out, man.